welcome back everyone to another Digimon Links video. My name is Xavier, aka Galaxy Pro, and today we are going to go ahead and talk about a couple of things that have came to the global version of Digimon Links, a couple of new things on Growlmon.net, and some other things such as my future plans for Digimon Links. Now, the reason why I'm making this video right here, talking about like so much stuff, is because one, I haven't made a video in a week. Number one reason is because I have been moving into my new place. I just finished, but I'm still transferring things from my old place over there, like my internet and all that type of stuff. I still gotta get my computer fixed. What else? Oh, and I have a full-time job. So, holiday came and I decided to work like a ton of hours, so, so I can support this channel. As well as that Growlmon event. So my question to you guys, how well did you guys do in the Growlmon event? It was one of the most difficult events I've ever done. I mean, the last time I had to grind that hard in an event was the Growlmon X and the Chaos Growlmon event. It was crazy. I mean, oh my gosh, the Growlmon event, man. Even with the A chip, it's really hard, especially if you have a job to go to and then come back and grind some more, I managed to get 42 fragments at the last minute of that event. I was wanting to make a video showing the most intense grind I had throughout that week. I just couldn't do that and grind at the same time because it would be like stopping the video and all that type of stuff, and then yeah, it would have been too much. So yeah, you guys should be expecting a showcase for Growlmon, like 2 Growlmons plus 4s in PvP. Like I just give me like a week or two and hopefully I can get these guys maxed out. Yeah, right now they're at base stats, you guys. I gotta get them up. Right now I'm working on builds on my mutant at the moment, you guys. So yes, you will be seeing a showcase plus 4 builds on my mutant, as well as a showcase on Crest Growlmon. Now, I don't have Crest Growlmon the best way I want him to be. Like, I want to throw some speed, but I failed. I literally failed on transferring ability speed medals to him. I tried, it just did not work. Oh gosh, I have bad luck when it comes to ability speed medals, you guys, especially when it comes to transferring them. Now, another thing. So, Jesmon and U-Force Digimon are featured on the Swift Army Brings the Victory event. Really dope title without a doubt. Now, these are basically one of the best attackers in the game. It really does suck the fact that they're being, put into banish. Well, I don't think it doesn't suck that they're being put into banish, because that's a good thing for everyone, but it sucks for those who spent a lot of money on these units, Like, the last time these guys had a capture event was probably like a year ago. U-Force, his was like 3 or 4 months ago, and the 1 million, I think, was it 5 million? No, I think it was 1 million downloads, 5 million downloads. I can't remember exactly the number, but he was featured in the capture event with Alphamon, and that was the last time I seen him in the capture event. So this is the best time for you guys to actually get these units. It actually has me thinking basically on, should I summon on future capture events, since they're gonna come out a year later? Well, my answer to that right there, to that question, is if you want to be ahead of the game before anyone else, you will summon on the capture event. If you just want to wait until it comes out, and just do your thing when it comes out, then you can wait. But you gotta understand that the reason why most people are at S5, S4 and stuff is because, well, not S4 technically, but S5 is because they summon on the capture events, and they just have all their stuff, and that's the only reason. That's the only way you can get up there that high. It's because they have an advantage, They put a lot of money in the game. So yes, this money has that money aspect to it. This game, I meant to say, this game has this money aspect to it. So yeah. So keep that in mind. If you want to be in the head of the game of Digimon Links, then you might want to summon on the capture events. If you're okay waiting a year, then just wait a year and get the unit when it comes out. Like U-Force and Jesmon were one of the biggest units when they came out in their capture events, and now they're on banners. They're still really top tier Digimon, rated SSS with their boot chip. So I do recommend you guys getting these units without a doubt. Do not hesitate. I'm having trouble actually doing this event. It seems like my connections keep failing every single time. I can't do Coliseum. I can't even do the event. So I have to do the event solo until this stuff gets resolved in the game for me, because it's haywiring all over the place. Anyways, you guys, they do have the data byte chip and the extra stage chip for this event, as well as for the Coliseum PvP rewards for this month is featuring Shine Growlmon Mutant, which he has already came to the global version of Digimon Link, so this is his second coming. So I do recommend you guys going ahead and trying to get him if you don't have him. He is a lot better than the original Shine Growlmon. He's immune to more elements than original Shine Growlmon, as well as for the event, you guys, you can actually use Magnemon X and he gets I believe a ×2 to his stats. The reason I'm not going to the event page is because I basically already know what's going to be showing. And if you defeat I believe if you defeat the if you beat the stage within 5 rounds, I believe you can see King Edamon, I believe. Let me go to the event page, might as well. Oh yeah, and these are the best recommended Digimon for this event, you guys. You got Belphemon RM, Builzamon, Blackwell Greymon X, Omegamon Alter B, Galmon Crimson Mode, Alphamon. And the reason why they add Galmon Crimson Mode is because of that impact chip that's in the exchange shop. So yeah, make sure you get the impact skill chip, you guys. Those chips are really, really important. Alphamon being a really heavy light attacker, really heavy. And then you got the best AoEs, the god of AoEs, Lucamon SM. I can't wait to get both of my Lucamons to +4, so it would be dope. So I don't have the boot chip. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember the light boot chip being even featured back in the past. Like, I really don't, you guys, at all. I wish I would have gotten it, because that would have helped a lot of my units, such as my Cherubimon, and then this unit right here, which is a god of AoE. Like a god, literally. And you got Lord Nightmon, and they're talking about Lord Nightmon's AoE attack. He's a great pick. And then you got Millenniumon, also another good pick right there. Now, most of the Digimon that you will see are Mirage type in this event, which means light and dark attacks work really effective against them, along with Jesmon. Jesmon's also Mirage type. The exchange shop is going to have the light skill impact chip, which I already said. And then you have Metal Edamon and Jesmon fragments in the exchange shop as well. Now, Metal Edamon is, you should really get these fragments, especially if you're starting from the base stats, because you can just use Jesmon and he can digivolve into Metal Edamon and use that route, or unless you want to just go through the Jesmon route, because he only has one evolution route, you guys. You just digivolve it that way really quickly, unless you want to get 3 or 4 of these guys. I mean, Jesmon is a really dope unit, you guys, really fast. He seems to always get the first attack, so it's really your decision. So they have Digistones. Make sure you get those Digistones and the cluster packs as well. Here's the event. So I predicted this, but my last video wasn't able to upload because of the fact that I forgot to, like, you know, to do all the editing and stuff, you guys. So I ended up throwing that video away, and you guys never did see it. So anyways, Jesmon's the first Digimon. Metal Edamon is going to be in this part, the first part of the event, extra stage. It says chance to trigger extra stage for up to 5 times after final wave ends. So make sure you guys do that. And then U-Force is going to be coming out tomorrow. Today is the 5th when I post this video, so U-Force will be out on the 6th, and I really want U-Force and the King Edamon. King Edamon is really not bad, you guys. He is a really solid tank, and we're going to talk about him why. So same thing with Metal Edamon, chance to trigger extra stage for up to 5 times after the final wave ends. So make sure you you guys do that. You can ambush this event with the boy Magnamon X Antibody. He is a pretty good AoE unit, you guys, especially at +4. A really dope, solid unit. He's great for PvP. He's really, I'm sorry, you guys. He's really dope along the Lucemon. So let's say you had like Lucemon, Magnamon X, and Lucemon. That is a dope team, you guys. I faced it in PvP, and it's extremely hard to beat, especially with gold defensive medals and gold HP medals, which is what I plan to do to my Lucemon. So, anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Jesmon, since he is the first Digimon featured in this event. So, Jesmon is a Mirage type. Description says, an Exiled Knight Digimon that has earned the title of Royal Knight. Basically, he is the only Royal Knight that had to earn his title this way, you guys. It says the ultimate network security. It senses the unusual phenomena and signs of chaos that occur all over the digital world and is the first Royal Knight to come running. Now, he is weak to light, dark, stun, sleep, confusion, and poison. He is strong against paralyze and the skull. And his signature skill, which he has two, the first one is the Judgment of the Blade, which does multiple hits of 5 of minor physical null damage to a single enemy with a 120 power, 94% accuracy, a 7% crit, and a 3 AP cost. His second DNA skill is called the Waltz Geese, which deflects all attacks and stat debuffs from this Digimon for 1 round. Has a power of 1, a 100% accuracy, a 0% crit, and a 3 AP cost. What's recommended for this Digimon is the Judgment of the Blade. It is a really amazing signature skill, you guys, especially when you amp up his attack stats. He does a lot of damage. Now, his +4 stats for his HP is 2565 on the low side, but he's a sweeper, so yeah, it's not surprising. His attack is going to be 6828 defense, 4816 special attack, 4435 special defense, 4435 speed, 207. So when adding ability medals to this type of unit right here, you guys, I do recommend you guys concentrate on that attack rate, that speed, and just regular, like, I would like to put gold in his attack and speed. Those are the main things. Everything else can just be regular medals. So that's just what's recommended in my opinion. Now, general information says, let's forget about the lane support skill and be amazed at the glass cannon powerhouse that is Jesmon. Slightly hard to get, but easy to digivolve to Hackmon. But now he is a lot easier because of this event. So they might want to change that. Anyways, he's single target as an SSS tier Digimon with the skill boot chip. So without the skill boot chip, he's just an SS, but that's still really good. I've seen him do some crazy stuff in PvP without that boot chip. The conclusion says, Jesmon is a great addition to your team with his high attack and versatile, hard-hitting neutral move. So his support is rated F, but what support skill is really good anyways in this game? Let me know in the comment section below if you know a decent support skill. Now, the next Digimon we're going to talk about, you guys, is U-Force. By the way, Hackmon can digivolve into U-Force, Jesmon, King Edamon, Metal Edamon. He has so many awesome evolution routes, so make sure you guys check that out right there. Anyways, U-Force Digimon is a bright type Digimon. Description says, a legendary Exiled Knight Digimon which appears in ancient prophecies, which said that a Royal Knight would be the guardian deity of the network, incredibly fast even for Royal Knights. No other Digimon can keep up with his moves. This guy is quick. Anyways, he's going to be weak to nature, dark, stun, sleep, paralyzed, confusion, and he's going to be strong against light, poison, and the skull. Anyways, his signature skill, he has 2 of them. The first one's called the Shining V Force, which does modern physical light damage to all enemies with a 30% chance to lower speed by 30% for 1 round. He has a power of 250, a 92% accuracy, a 2% crit, and a 3 AP cost. His second DNA skill is called the Victory Sword, which does multiple hits of 2 of major physical nature damage to a single enemy with a 365 power, a 96% accuracy, a 8% crit, and a 3 AP cost. What's recommended for this Digimon is the Victory Sword, but it wouldn't matter because once you Digivolve this guy into his X form, he's gonna have the Shining V Force. Now we'll talk about the Shining V Force in his X form in just a moment, but if you want to keep U-Force as he is right here, I would recommend the Victory Sword. It's a really awesome move. It does a lot. It does a ton of damage. A lot. Yeah, I should have said a lot. Anyways, plus 4 stats for his HP is going to be 2340, which is on the low side. Attack 6947, defense 4088, special attack 5757, special defense 4055, speed 223. So what's recommended for this guy is his metals, gold medals into his attack, which will pretty much give you an 8,000 attack stat, especially by adding attack medals and stuff like that. I will add like at least one speed medal, or I would add some. I would add a speed medal, like just a regular silver medal to his speed, and just buffing up his attacks. To be honest, you guys, this guy is single target, a SS tier Digimon with the skill boot chip. Otherwise, he is SS. His gender information says U-Force is the ultimate sweeper sporting the highest attack stats in the game, high speed, low defense. His single target move is insane, but it hits for his weakness on his own attribute light. His AoE skill is not that great, but still powerful thanks to his high attack stats. Conclusion: can be a great AoE farm, but really shines in murdering light Digimon with its nature-based signature target skill. His aerial effect is A, which is aka AoE. Now it's rated A tier. And now we're going to talk about U-Force Digimon X. Since this guy is the original U-Force is featured on the beta, you might as well know about what can happen in the future. U-Force Digimon X. Anyways, this guy's a bright type Digimon. Same thing. I'm pretty sure the description is not going to really say much from the other Digimon, but the other original U-Force. So this guy is weak to nature, dark, I believe that's stun, right? Stun, sleep, confusion, and he's strong against light, poison, and the skull. So it looks like they got rid of the paralyzed, which is a good thing. Now this guy is his signature skill is the Shining V Force, which that's all he has. He doesn't have the Victory Sword no more. He just has the Shining V Force. So they really need to get rid of that sword because that's tempting me. Anyways, it does modern physical light damage to all enemies with 75% 75 to decrease accuracy by 50%, and a 30% chance to reduce speed by 30%, which is really amazing. His power is 320, 92% accuracy, a 3% crit, and a 3 AP cost. His plus 4 stats for his HP is 2454, attack 7186, defense 4169, special attack 5991, special defense 4130, speed 223. So this guy can almost hit a 9,000 power for his attack, and I see why they made this just an AoE attack, because imagine that being Victory Sword with that attack power. That would be insane, you guys. This guy would basically be one-shotting Digimon. Anyways, this Shining V Force is just it's not as good as the Victory Sword, but it's good in a way, because this guy still keeps a really high speed. Imagine hitting your opponent AoE with moderate physical light damage and a 75% to decrease accuracy by 15% and a 30% chance to reduce speed by 30%. That is insane right there. This will definitely weaken your opponent dramatically, just in my opinion. He does still have a weak defense, you guys, without a doubt. That's really weak, but being able to do like heavy like debuff your opponent's stats majorly is a big thing in this game. So this isn't bad. This is actually a really powerful AoE signature skill, so don't sleep on them. I mean, if you can get 2 in this event, I do recommend Digimon at least one of them into this unit, but it's really your choice in the end of the day. Now, the last unit we're going to talk about, you guys, is King Edamon. Now, I know a lot of people are not a fan of the Edamon, you know, from watching Digimon, the original Digimon Adventures and stuff, but King Edamon is really not that bad, you guys. It's actually a pretty good support unit. Now, this Digimon is a nature type Digimon. His description says it calls itself the King of Edamon. It is said to be the ultimate form that reigns over the supreme position over all other Edamons. It gets even more carried away when it calls itself King of Kings. Now this guy's gonna be weak to fire, thunder, skill lock, poison. He's strong against nature and stun. So he's pretty much immune to a lot of things in this game, you guys. He has a lot of immunity. But being weak to like fire and poison right now is kind of not that great, because I just realized there's a lot of people using fire attackers now. And if I was to choose between fire and thunder, that's a hard choice. That's a really hard choice, because now you got an AoE fire attacker. You got plenty of them, plenty of AoE fire attackers, and plenty single target fire attackers, multi-hitter fire attackers. You also got the same thing for thunder attackers as well. So this guy has a really he has a disadvantage in PvP, but I mean, if you tank him enough, you can activate his ability, which his ability is called, his signature skill is the Monkey's Business. That is a really dope title. Anyways, it decreases attack, defense, special attack, and special defense of all enemies for 50%. Also returns 50% of damage taken for 2 rounds. Has a power of 1, a 92% accuracy, a 0% crit, and a 3 AP cost. Now, dude, instead of having to have a like legacy skill that debuffs, this guy does it with his signature skill. He debuffs all abilities. Also, he has the blue metal Growlmon's ability to deflect attacks. So whenever well, not deflect, but you know, he takes the attack and he dishes it out back at you. So he has that blue metal Growlmon mechanic, which means this guy will work on the Growlmon event in a way. So his +4 stats for his HP is 33, 53, attack 45, 87, defense 55, 78, special attack 46, 58, special defense 55, 78, speed 140. So like I said, you guys, King Edamon is not bad at all. I actually like him. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about him as well. I think he's pretty decent. Anyways, there's a little bit more stuff we're gonna need to talk about just before we close this video out, you guys. So the tier list has been updated on Growlmon.net. So a lot of Digimon and that were rated SS tier are probably now SS or SS plus. It just depends. You got Belphemon rated a god in the game now, which is crazy. You give him a boot chip, you guys, and he becomes a god. Really? That's insane, you guys. And another Digimon that has got like a major boost is Growlmon, you guys. This guy is insane. I hope you guys did end up getting a Growlmon. I did talk about him when the event came, that Growlmon was pretty much one of the best units to actually pick up out of the V2 event. So I hope you guys did get him, because now this guy is insane. Like, he is insane. So yeah, this guy is single target a SSS plus. That is crazy. He's almost at that god level, and I've seen some PvP battles with him doing some insane damage. I'm pretty sure you have as well. So like, anyways, you guys, just check Growlmon.net. Check your Digimon, see what will make your Digimon stronger, better, and stuff, and you know, do that. Also, great team buildings for U4s, and well, mainly U4s. I played some friends who use U4s, and a good team build U-Force is basically to cover his weakness. So if you have your U-Force resisting dark, you want to make sure that if your opponent uses a nature attacker, you want to have your second unit either able to deal a lot of damage to that nature attacker or attack its weakness. Like, let's say a nature attacker is normally not an abyss type Digimon, so there's not, like, let's say you face another U-Force, he's gonna be weak to nature or dark. It's just one of them. So the second Digimon you want to probably have in your team backing up your U-Force will probably be either Belphemon, or because Belphemon hits really hard no matter what you do. So yeah, he's pretty good. So I would say Belphemon would be a good addition to add on the same team as U-Force. Let's see, your third, well, I guess you can choose on how you want your third to be honest, but I probably would recommend a fire attacker, a fire attacker to protect your Belphemon if he's only resisting light. If your Belphemon is resisting light, he's gonna be weak to fire. Oh, actually that fire attacker will attack the nature unit, so actually give your third unit probably the let's see, probably either a water signature skill or a thunder signature skill. It would either be one of those, something like that. Just like whenever you build teams, you guys, you want to make sure your units can support your other units. That way they don't get taken out and you don't end up losing the battle. So that's just a little advice, you guys, when it comes to team building and stuff like that. Other than that, you guys, I've rambled on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Consider the like button as well as subscribing and sharing this video with others so they can check out what's going on the channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.